Hello, hello, and we're live. Today is April 16th. We have a few things to get through today. Got DMR rares that we need to sleeve up and get booked, and prep work for March of the Machine, and a few other odds and ends. Getting ready for new stuff coming up. Got a lot of exciting things to start recording. Got some stuff for shorts prepped over here. And it seems like we may have our first viewer-sponsored set. So we will see. Have a viewer that mentioned possibly wanting some of their March Machine prize packs from over the weekend to be done as shorts. So we'll see. If that works out, that will be really cool. Foil, retro, and tombs. Okay. Those go together. Alright, what did I do with my other foils from this set? Crap. Where did I put them? Set them. There they are. Ooh, that was almost scary. So we got our foils there. Let's see, how many of those foil retro and tombs did we get? We got 2. We got 2. We got 3 foil entombs, but 2 foil retro entombs. Ooh. Okay. We'll sleeve those up after we do the non-foils. Yawgmoth, we got Chainer, we got an Borderless Entomb, Vamp Tutor, Mind Slicer, Chainer, Oversold. Let's see, Mercy. All right. Was that my phone? Ooh, we have at least 3 borderless entombs. That's nice. Tico Shade, Oversold Cemetery. We got a bunch of chainers. We have a playset of borderless entombs. That is awesome. Vampy. See, Mind Slicer. I know there is 3 borderless oversolds. Okay. Okay. Why does it say my bit rate's wrong? just messaged me? Hmm. Okay, that's strange. I heard notifications, but then I didn't have any notifications. So that's odd. We ended up with 3 borderless oversold cemeteries. Which is cool. Royal Assassin, we got 2 variants. Tuco Shade, we got playset of the base variant. And we got 3 retros. Okay. For those of you that don't remember Dead Guy Ale, which is one of my favorite, or have never heard of Dead Guy Ale, it is one of my favorite decks of all time. And the original version ran in Tuco Shade. And Tuco Shade used to be a beater back in the day. Like it could really take you home sometimes. The whole concept of the deck Dead Guy Ale was basically early disruption and then aggression. So like it was almost like a tempo-y game that you were playing. Like the idea was to disrupt your opponent early, often, and then break some symmetric effects, like Liliana the Veil. Hey, Florida boys, how's it going, man? You're getting DMR rares sleeved up to put in a book. I've made the executive decision to do a book of foils and a book of non-foils. So, it's gonna be fun. How you doing? Did you pre-release this weekend? If so, how'd you do? I pre-released Friday and Saturday, and I took 4th place both times. Actually had only 1 loss both days to the same person, and both times because of Mana Sprue. But both days that person also took 1st. It's a good friend of mine and a viewer of the channel, and he has graciously offered to let me open some of his prize packs in the next few days for the channel, so it'll be pretty cool. Modern Horizons. Yeah, well, it happens. My sealed pools both were almost identical both days. Like I got Chandra both days, and I got the Death Priest both days, the one that reanimates with and has backup. The second day I had 2 of them, which is just nuts. And on the first night, I had Elish Norn, the Grand Cenobite, the original Elish Norn, and then yesterday I had Skithiryx, which are both just absolute bombs. Yeah, I played Mardu both days. So, black, red, white. Or white, black, red, I guess. White was a splash both times. Had Starfall yesterday, or not Starfall, yeah, Starfall. The 5-mana board wipe yesterday, and never got to play it. I only drew it in one game, and the one game I drew it in, I didn't need it. So, that was the whole thing. Yeah, I saw a lot of green-white, a lot of green-black across the table, and I did pretty well against it. Although I lost to Sultai. So the guy was running Sultai on Saturday or Friday, and I lost to Mana Screw. Well, game 1, I beat him, but he got stuck on 2 lands. Then game 2, I had to mulligan to 5 because I saw no lands. Ended up keeping 4 lands on a spell, and then did not see another spell for the rest of the game. I proceeded to draw 11 lands, even though I had put 2 to the bottom. So it was literally every single land in my deck was on top of my deck. And then in game 3, I got stuck on 2 lands. So it was a thing. And then yesterday, I flooded in both of our games and just got frustrated. In our first game, it was fairly close. I almost killed him with, and like I was 1 turn away from killing him with Infect, and he had resolved the new Elish Norn and was able to flip it twice over the course of the game, and he was able to attack in for just a little bit more than lethal. The turn before, I would have killed him with Infect damage off of Skithiryx. And then game 2, I kept a 3-lander and then drew every... let's see, our game 2 went 11 turns. I drew a land every single turn, keeping a 3-lander. So I saw 14 lands. 14 of my 17 lands in game 2. Yep. So the mana screw was real. Real frustrating. But my other game, or my other matches, I won. So I was 4-1 on Friday and took 4th because of tiebreakers. And then I was 3-1 because we only had 4 rounds on Saturday, and also ended up in 4th because of tiebreakers. So, kind of annoying. Because my only loss both times was to first place, and both times I was paired down, which is also really annoying. But it is what it is. Can't win them all. It's part of Magic. And even though I can't win them all, I would like to win them all. It's very salty. Yes, I literally drew all of... In one of the games, I literally drew every single land in my deck. which is just so frustrating. It's even more frustrating when the game takes sorry about that. It's even more frustrating when the game takes long enough that you draw every single land in your deck and still haven't, like, the game isn't done yet. It just kind of adds insult to injury at that point. It's like, not only have I drawn every land in my deck, hey Panda Girl! Welcome back! We have missed you in streams. It has not been the same without you. Yeah, it was not only did I draw every land in the deck, but the game was dragging out long enough that I had the chance to draw every single land in my deck. So, it's more frustrating because you have hope that you're going to draw something to be able to actually do something. At least when it goes quickly, like, you don't have to worry about everything that's going on there. It's just like, come on. Got loads of work from school, but maybe I will have free time next week. Who knows? Yeah. Well, I mean, you can also just sit in on the stream and listen too. I like to listen to certain, to streamers or podcasts when I'm doing paperwork. It's a good way to pass the time. But we are going over the polls from, what set is this? Dominaria Remastered, and it was pre-release weekend. I do have prize packs that open on the channel that are my prize packs. Those will be shorts, and then Russell, the viewer that I lost to in those two events, has graciously offered to have me open some on the channel, which is, I mean, that's just great, and I really appreciate it. Oh, so it's not that, it doesn't sting that I was losing to a viewer. He's actually a really good friend of mine. We've known each other for several years. What stings is losing to Mana Screw. Like, losing to something that was completely out of my control was what made it sting. Like, losing is part of playing. So if I didn't want to lose ever, I just wouldn't play. But it is frustrating when that happens. I'm trying to stay in good spirits about it, though. What was I doing over the last few weeks? Did a few streams. Yeah, I think my top liked short has like 15 likes or something. Let's see. Oh. Sorry, I had a notification from my bank. All right, let's look and see what our streams are doing, or not streams, but shorts are doing. channel content, videos, views, comments, likes. Let's see, I've got a few that have double-digit likes. There's one that has 20, which is pretty cool. I was able to set up a I was able to finally set up a mute button on my Stream Deck because my allergies have been so bad lately. I don't know how to filter by this. Is there a way to... Oh, I could check my analytics. Let's see. Subscriber rate is down, watch time is down. That's not good. Views are down too. Oh well. Can't win them all. But let's see. Or is there a way to sort by likes? Huh. Apparently you can't really sort by likes. Oh, no, hold on. Here we go. Likes. My most liked video is Phyrexia All Will Be One promo pack number 2, the short. And that has 22 likes. So, that's cool. Oh, there's a like versus... Wait, I can see dislikes? Uh-oh, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Hey, my most disliked video only has 4 dislikes. That's cool. And most of my videos have none. Ooh, can I... Oh, I can sort on unique impressions. Unique viewers to dislikes. Huh, it looks like almost all my dislikes are from one person. That's a thing. Huh, I will have to look into that later. My real name is Pete. And then I opened packs. So it seemed logical that, I mean, they're my packs, so Pete's packs seemed logical. Yeah, that's how I got the channel name. It's just, they're packs, and my name's Pete, so Pete's Packs, yeah. And apparently I have a catchphrase. I didn't realize that I had a catchphrase, but hello is actually how I start real meetings at work. And it's generally because half the time I don't know if my mic is on. So I just got in the habit of saying it twice. You got almost no idea on my brain, huh? Same as, I mean, I think about a lot of stuff. I think too much. I'm just not always the most attentive, because I'm always thinking about stuff. I get distracted very easily. I have a very short attention span. Like, earlier this morning, I made breakfast, and then the doorbell rang because I had a delivery. And then I got completely distracted and forgot I had breakfast until about an hour later. It's like, oh, why am I hungry? I was eating breakfast. Then I went back in the dining room, and my food was still there. And I was like, why is there food here? I know I ate, like, and I was like, oh yeah, there was a delivery. Got completely sidetracked. So sorry for the cough. By the way, sorry for the coughing and the. Sometimes I'll have to mute. Generally, if I have that, like, my allergies are just going crazy. So I've got a constant tickle in my throat right now. I don't think I'm getting sick. I think it really just seems like my allergies. And I don't like taking allergy meds because they interact funky with my other medications. And it just makes me feel weird. Yeah, let's see. Like, my teacher want each group to draw a flag and make a name, and my idea is just Japan with wings. And the name is Bosha, which is a TV show character I like to watch. Oh, that's cool. When you say Japan with wings, do you mean like the island and they just have wings on the island, or do you mean like the Japanese flag, so the rising sun motif with wings on it? It's like a white background with a red dot and, well, a red circle that's meant to symbolize the sun and a pair of wings. We did a similar, kind of a similar thing when I was a kid. The Japanese flag, yeah. This might make you laugh or not. So there was a Burmese exchange student. Is it Burma or Myanmar? Myanmar is what they go by, I think. Exchange student in my elementary school. Oh, okay, yeah. That's a cool flag. But we did a similar one, and we did a very similar thing. He made the country of Palasia. So he took Malaysia and then changed the M to a P, and his flag was the Malaysian flag with a big smiley face on it, which I thought was really, really funny. We were like 12 or 13, something like that. And the thing I came up with for mine was, yeah. So the thing I came up with mine was I made a country called Chicken. Because, there's turkey, so why not chicken? And its flag was an egg that was broken with the yolk running out of it. And then like a little pile of feathers all around the yolk and the broken egg on a green background, because why not? And I got in trouble for that. Apparently that was offensive. Well, it was probably offensive that I made the argument, we have turkey, so why not chicken? But I mean, it wasn't super detailed. It was a broken egg. Like, yeah, it was just like a broken egg with the inside of the egg, and then green background and some like feathers. Like it wasn't super complicated. It sounds more complicated than it really was. Keep in mind, my drawing skills are not good. I do not draw very well. In spite of the amount of effort I have put into learning how to draw, I'm very bad at it. I mean, like, very bad at it. But I also paint. I enjoy painting a lot. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know what I would draw, but again, I am very bad at drawing. I generally do sorry. Most of the time when I'm drawing, that was my chair. I draw like ideas of stuff I want to make. Draw a face or something? Okay. Let me get a sticky note or something to draw on. Draw a face. Draw a face. Got some hair. We'll give it a ponytail. Beard. Ta-da! It's a face. With ponytail. Oh, we'll give it a mustache too. Fill it in with the beard. That nose a little different. We'll give them some pretty eyelashes and some eyebrows. Make that beard a little more full. We'll make them have their tongue sticking out. Oh, I could draw a bunny. Give a fluffy tail. Body. With some legs. I'm very good at this. We'll, give it a head. And the woo face. Some bunny ears. And one ear flopped over. Perspective is hard. It's a bunny. Ah. Yep, it's a bunny. And yeah, that's again, I'm very bad at drawing. Oh, we gotta give it a little bunny nose. There we go. Now it's a proper bunny. And I am very bad at drawing. I acknowledge this fact. It's all in good humor. Cat, well, I mean, come on now. Cats are hard to draw. I don't know if I could draw a cat. I guess I could try. Like, cat, so we got cat ears. Some cat eyes. And then cat nose. And a cat mouth. Give it another little triangle. Another little triangle. There we go. That is the best cat I can do. So. Meh. So, As I said, I do not draw very well. Not really my thing. But I do paint. I like painting quite a bit. I normally paint miniatures. I am okay at painting miniatures. I am not going to claim to be good at it. But I have won a few medals at painting competitions over the years for miniatures. And I paint well enough that I like it. And I can generally express my thoughts in a painting, so thank you. Okay. Let's see. Worldly Tutor, Sylvan Library, Borderless Sylvan Library. Oh, I've forgotten Ancient's Mascot. It's neat. Got that. Our Worldly Tutors. Didn't get a single matching playset of Worldly Tutors, but we got at least 6 Worldly Tutors. That's the one downside to how many variants they have in sets right now, is it's really hard to get a matching set of 4 of the same thing. Yeah, drawing creepy faces is fun. I tend to do a lot of abstract paintings when I do paint. So the funny thing about abstract paintings is if what you're painting isn't supposed to look exactly like something else, no one can tell you if you painted it well or not. It's like, this is an abstract sunrise. It doesn't look like a sunrise. Yeah, well, that's because it's an abstract sunrise. You say everything. If you say all of your art is abstract modern art, it's kind of hard for someone to say, "Huh, well, this painting's bad, and you should feel bad." Instead, they're like, "Oh, that is so interesting." So, it's a funny thought. Hey. Oh, wow. Okay. Got something for the trade binder. Two extra borderless birds of paradise. Huh. Then we have the Arboreas. Oh, we have an extra borderless arborea, and we also have a misprinted one. That's interesting. Hmm. The ink consistency on these is strange. Okay. One extra for the trade binder. By the way, I make YouTube videos. If you don't know, it's been a long time since I uploaded. Can you give me any ideas what video I should make? So I got murdered at the pre-release both days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Walter. And Panda Girl, I don't know. What do you like? Like, what do you like to do? Like, you should do videos of stuff that you like. Like, don't overthink it. Just make videos about stuff you like. I love Magic the Gathering, and I love board games and card games, so I make videos about board games and card games. Yeah, so Walter, I took fourth on Friday, and I took fourth on Saturday. I lost to the same person both times. Both times they took first. Both times I lost to really bad mana flood. Well, one of the first night I lost to flooding out really hard in game 2, and then I got mana screwed in game 3, both on mulligans. And then yesterday I flooded out really hard in both of our games. Both days I played Mardu. I got Chandra both days. It was one of my polls on Friday, and it was my promo on Saturday. But what'd you play? How'd it go? Like, you say you got murdered on it, but how bad was it? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. My partner ended up playing. Their sealed pool was really bad. It was all over the place. All of their rares were just awful, and there wasn't really a whole lot of synergy. But like, they cobbled together blue-white flyers out of their commons and uncommons, and I think they only had like 9 creatures in their deck, but they still placed just under me at 5th, which is amazing because their sealed pool was absolute trash. They just, some combination of got lucky and a lot of skill. My partner's also very good at Magic. They have been playing for a little over 20 years now. I got them into Magic just before 5th Dawn. So right after Darksteel in like 2003, 2004, somewhere around there. Timing's a little hazy. We'd been friends for about 4 years at that point. But sometimes you can make something from nothing. Sometimes your sealed pool is just garbage and just don't. It was $50 for one sealed kit? Or was it $25 a kit? Oh man. See, it's 30 for entry here. Yeah, my LGS, it's 30 for pre-releases. We had 30. Let's see. We had 38 people enter. We had 8 people drop round 1, so we had effectively 30 people on Friday, and then we had 17 people enter yesterday, and 6 dropped. So we had 11 that actually played. I took 4th both days. I had a 4-1 record on Friday and a 3-1 record yesterday. So both times I was bottom of the breakers, which sucks. Because like there were people I beat that ended up above me in breakers, which is really annoying. And also just doesn't make sense to me. Like on Friday, second and third I had beaten in Swiss. See, next Thursday I have no school because I have a holiday called Hari Raya, so I might have free time then. What's Hari Raya mean? The price is not a set price. It's set by the LGSs. Also, $30 pre-releases has been pretty normal for this area for about 10 years now. So, also because you may be in a different distribution region. Next time you go to your LGS, you should ask them what their distributor is, because there's 2 main distributors here and for High Point that cover High Point, and that's Alliance and Southern Hobby Supply, and both have pretty high prices on their pre-release kit allocations. It's like after Balon Ramadan, aka fasting or a tradition, what's Muslim do? Yeah. Okay. I'm familiar with Ramadan. I've had many Muslim coworkers over the years, and I used to get invited to the breaking a fast after dawn, or not after dawn, but after dusk for Ramadan from a few of them. Or not after Ramadan, during Ramadan. But I will say I apologize, I am a bit ignorant of the other holidays beyond Ramadan. Yeah, I wasn't able to join anyone for Ramadan this past year. Um, Also, today is Orthodox Easter, so Eastern Orthodox. Yeah, I'm not either. I'm an atheist. Let's see, Hari Raya, we put on lights, buy some biscuits, invite people to our house, go to people's houses, and then get money. Oh, that's cool. So it's almost like that those traditions are kind of similar to Orthodox traditions for Easter. Kind of similar. Or, I mean, Easter in general, but... Yeah, today is Orthodox Easter. I am no longer Orthodox. I am an atheist at this point, but I grew up Orthodox. And several of my family members are still Orthodox. It is a branch of Christianity. It is actually one of the oldest branches of Christianity that's still around. So. What did I just do? No, that goes there. That's the whole thing. There we go. Yeah, I am also not Muslim, but I like food. I especially like good food. If I ever put on a face cam, you will see I miss no meals. Got to go to sleep now. Tomorrow's a school day. Okay, have a good night, Panda Girl. Sleep well. Good luck at school tomorrow. Walter Griffith. I basically grew up pagan. In what regard? Because that is a very open statement. That could mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Like I've met some people over the years that when they say pagan, they mean, you know, rituals in the woods, and then there's other people that say pagan, and what it really means is that they like to collect rocks and buy candles. So, can you clarify a bit? I've also met people that say pagan, and what they really mean is they just like weird, cool stuff, and and don't want to say, oh, I just like weird, cool stuff. I like to kind of tease my friends that are more of the I like to collect rocks and buy too many candles kind of pagans, because they're so overly serious about it. Well, no, we have rituals. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I pick on my friends that they're like, I'm pagan. And like, no, you're not. You have depression. You like to buy rocks and candles. They bring you joy. Just call it what it is. Just say that you have, you know, poor spending habits and depression. It's all in good fun, though. I try not to be judgmental of people's beliefs, unless they are judgmental of others. That, and I just like having a good time. So like, I don't care whose holiday it is. I'm gonna celebrate it. Like, oh, we're gonna have a feast and then like act goofy? Sure, I'm down. As long as we're not hurting anybody. Yeah. I'm a witch. No, you're not. You just really fucking like candles. Oh god, there was this girl that I dated in college who was like so bought into her own BS. She's like, yeah, I'm a witch. I put curses on people. No, you fucking don't. Like, you go to an all-girls school where you like to run around in the cemetery, and that's it. Like, it's like I'd known her for a few years. Like, you just like to be weird because you like the attention. Like, come on. Let's be adults. Like, if that makes you feel special, that's fine. Just, come on. I remember she and I got in an argument one time. Yeah, I know, right? And it's not that complicated. Like the easiest thing is you go to like the edge of the group and pull someone aside and say, hey, what are we doing? I see fire and hear drums and see people dancing. Is this like so it's like I can join in? Should I just watch? Do I need to grab a drum? You know, should I get naked? Like, how does this go? Like, yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. So, my favorite ones are the ones where we have the circle around the fire and we get naked and dance. Those are fun. Nothing like being naked in the woods. Or naked in nature, I guess. Again, it's all in good fun as long as everyone's having a good time and no one's hurting anyone else, then it's all good. I don't see what the problem is. But I also live in the South. Yeah. Sky Magic is awesome. I also live in the South where there's a lot of bigotry. So it's the whole thing. Yeah, that's right. You're in Tennessee, right? Yeah, yeah, it is. So is North Carolina. Um, and I used to live in backwoods North Carolina, like it was I lived in a sundown town, um, which was very uncomfortable as you know an immigrant, like very uncomfortable to live there, and very dangerous. Like, why my mother thought it was a good idea to move the family there, I don't know. Well, I do know she was trying to exert control and separate us from other segments of our support system so she could better control the family. Because my mother is a bad person. But that's its own thing. So yeah. I know what you mean there. Definitely some uncomfortable times. Yeah. It is an unfortunately it is a very common occurrence from what I understand. I love this art on Jester's cap, by the way. I don't know if you've seen this one yet, but the borderless art is just so cool. It's creepy in a good way, and I love it. You know, I had a weekend dad, and he was pretty absentee in a lot of ways. Not even in a lot of ways. He was largely an absentee father. But I had good male role models from my grandfathers and my uncles, and a really good someone who's a really great friend now. I mean, he was a really great friend. He's always been a really great friend. But the owner of the LGS that I went to when I was much younger, which unfortunately closed down, went out of business. But that was during the whole mid 2000s or early mid 2000s crash in the hobby market. Yeah, I luckily had several very good role models, and my mother on multiple occasions tried to isolate me from those role models, and I pushed back pretty heavily, which was ultimately a good thing. So my father saved some teenagers and went to prison for a what? My father saved some teenagers and went to prison for a long, long time. I do not understand the circumstance that could happen. Unless he had to kill someone to do it. Or had to hurt someone to do it. Then that makes sense. But the short version of that statement does not grok for some reason. If you care to expand, do. If not, I totally understand. They had to kill her. Oh, I'm sorry. That's an unfortunate situation for everyone. I'm sure that was awful for him and for others involved as well. It's one of those things where if that circumstance feels good, there's something wrong. If that makes any sense. Even though it's for a positive outcome, it's still an unfortunate situation. So, there was a family that was selling or letting this older dude be with a 13-year-old kid, and my dad was partying with him and found that. Oh man, that's messed up. Yeah, that's a really messed up situation. Yeah. Yeah, I'm genuinely sorry that anyone would have to ever go through that. And I mean, that whole situation just sounds like a bad situation. So we will leave it at that. I am not going to say that murder is justified, but I have an understanding. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss there. My father was around. He just I have a very lazy father, if that makes any sense. He has a tendency to live off of others and not take responsibility for his actions, and is just very entitled. And his parents allowed that to fester over time, so now he is a 70-year-old child who is incapable of taking care. Well, not incapable, unwilling to take care of his own basic needs. Saying incapable absolves him of his responsibility there. He refuses to take responsibility for his own actions or take care of his own needs. So, which is unfortunate, because of that, that burden falls onto others, myself included, and it's not fair. It's not right, but it is what it is. Yep, my dad. My dad is effectively living with his mother again, and this is after I literally bought him a house, a block away from my house, and he won't help me finish fixing it up so he can get power over there. And it's not like it's difficult work that needs to be done. Like, it's literally moving his stuff out of the way so I can do plaster work, and he refuses to do it. And like the most basic tiny things that I ask him to do for his own benefit, he just won't do. So, and the reason he's no longer living with me is because I very clearly defined boundaries. He decided to violate those boundaries. I informed him that he violated those boundaries and asked him to stop, or there would be repercussions. He chose to continue violating those boundaries, and I asked him not so nicely to get out of my house. So, after repeated violation of my boundaries. So, he made his choices. I am really big on boundaries and consent and informed consent. And, standing up to or holding up those boundaries. And, yeah. He chose his path. We will just say he chose his path, and we will leave it at that. Life is a choose-your-own-adventure book, and some people are really bad at not looking ahead. So I also try to have good humor about it, because otherwise I would just get more and more depressed, because it's a depressing situation all around. Yeah, him living here was very stressful, put a lot of strain on my marriage, put a ton of strain on my finances. But even though he's not here, it still puts a ton of strain on my finances. So yeah, just a crappy situation all around. Speaking of which, I need to pay the light bill tonight. Yeah, it's a messed up. It's a whole big messed up situation. Actually, I'm just gonna call it what it is. It's a big fucked up situation. It's a big old clusterfuck. And beyond that, it is what it is. It's a big old clusterfuck. It is a dumpster fire of a situation, and it will probably not get better. But I have to hold out hope that it will. But, you know, whatever. C'est la vie, so is life. I just have to make better decisions in the future. I made the mistake of trusting my father, and that will never happen again. That mistake will never happen again. I trust my father to act like my father. By act like my father, I mean act like the self-entitled, lazy person that he has shown me that he is. After your dad got out of prison, you ended up with a great stepmom? Oh, that's awesome! Yeah. New family is always great. Or, good family is always great. I have an ex-stepmom because of my father. I do not particularly care for her. Because her daughter and I did not get along. And her daughter is a bad person. In fact, her daughter was in the news a few years ago. Do you remember the Casey Anthony incident? There was a kind of a copycat that happened afterwards. Yeah, that was my stepsister. Not a good person, by the way. Yep. Just very manipulative, abusive person across the board. And her mother is very manipulative too. So, and my dad still spends time with her, even though they've been divorced for several years. And she has remarried her other ex-husband, who molested her daughter, which is why he became her ex-husband. So, yeah, whole lot of messed up stuff there. Like, it's just layers upon layers upon layers of just garbage to unpack with all of that. And I'm not normally one to write off a person, but I am one to not let someone be part of my life if they have shown me who they are and I want nothing to do with them, which they have shown me who they are and I want nothing to do with them. So. It is a thing. Ooh, I have a playset of retro frame isolated chapels. Yep. Yeah, I'm a very firm believer of choosing who you include in your life. You just because you're related by blood does not make you family. Just because two people are related by blood does not mean that they're family. We choose our families. We choose our families in this household. Yeah, chosen family is very important to me. It is a whole thing. Hey, we have entirely gotten through sleeving up our rares. Alright. We've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. Had some deep conversation. So what do I do with all my cards? Do I collect to make sets or sell? I don't sell. I generally collect to make sets, and I play competitively. And I manage a team that plays competitively as well. I've got a team of friends that we all play competitively. But I mostly collect for my own personal stuff. Yeah, I do not sell. I trade occasionally. I actually made some trades last night for the first time in like 4 or 5 years. Some major trades, rather, I should say. Finally picked up another Solitude, which I've been working on that. I'm trying to think of what else. Just some odds and ends. Hey, Twiddler's Place, how's it going? Walter Griffith, I would love to play competitive, just not the best deck builder. I mean, that's net decking. You can always net deck. There is no shame in net decking. I know there used to be a whole trend of people, complaining about net deckers, way back when, but yeah. I feel that net decking is a tool to get better at understanding what good decks look like and go from there. I don't think there's any shame in net decking. Because everyone's got to start somewhere. But if you want to get a lot better at deck building, there's 2 really good books. They're a little dated at this point, but they're still pretty relevant overall. And that's that would be Next Level Magic and Next Level Deck Building. Both very good both very good books. That go over a lot of the core concepts that really help with becoming a better deck builder. They're both by Patrick Chapin, if I remember correctly. I will go grab my copies in a second to verify who wrote them. But they're a good starting point. There's a lot of good articles out there too. Shipping a ton of product for the last few streams, just listening in the meantime. Yeah, we're just hanging out, sorting DMR, and talking about our broken childhoods. My problem is I start off good, then I see a card I like, and down the rabbit hole I go. Yeah. For Commander, that's a bigger problem, which I think you don't really play Commander much, from what I remember. I don't play Commander, but not really, but I do help a lot of people with making their decks better. But focusing your ideas when it comes to deck building is very important. But if you want to get better at deck building, I highly recommend these two books. Next Level Deck Building and Next Level Magic, both by Patrick Chapin. Really good books. And he also goes over narrowing your scope and focusing on your core concepts with deck building. But now that we've got our base stuff organized, well, not just organized, but sleeved and sorted, I had a package come in this morning that we can open and see what we got. Just need to pull the shipping label off and clear some space. Come on. Oh no. No. There we go. Shipping label removed. I opened any March machine yet? Sort of. I did 2 sealed events. I took 4th in both. Lost the same guy in both. Who has graciously offered to have the channel open packs, or open his prize packs on or not on stream, but as shorts over the next few days. But I have my case of set boosters, my collector's box, and the 4 cases of Commander product to open. And those videos are going to start going out tomorrow. But other than the 2 sealed kits, no. But I did get 2 Chandras in my sealed across my sealed kits. I got 1 both days. 1 was my promo. Got a sword, a couple other really cool stuff. I really like the way backup works. I feel that it's a very strong mechanic in sealed, and I feel like it's going to translate fairly well to standard. Yeah, I really like the stuff with backup and flash that's in blue. So, but we got a package. I probably should have checked where it was from. Only reason I ask is there's a rumor that bundle packs are loaded with list cards. I have 16 coming, so find out. May have debunked so far. So a segment of the bundles are running hot on list cards, and then there's some that are normal. One of the bundles that was opened at the shop at my LGS had none. And you should expect 2 in a bundle. So I have a feeling that they miscollated the packs that had list cards. And as a result, you're going to have some bundles that are hot and some that are just dead cold on the list. Yep. So there are some that every pack has a list card, or all but one of the packs will have a list card. There's some that you get your normal average of 2, and then there's some that have none. Yep. So I have a feeling that I haven't seen the print numbers yet, but I have a feeling that the first run bundles are going to be either 0 or full, and then the second run, which they're already sending out second run stuff with release, which is weird, are going to be bundles that have the normal thing. I've been trying to get people that have that when they pull them, track their lot numbers and their lot codes, so I can try to do either a regression analysis or a lot mapping of it, but I've been having a really hard time getting the LGSs that I've talked to actually give me their lot codes from the boxes, because they weren't checking them, they were just throwing out the boxes. So let's see what we got here. Oh, this is cool. I wish this had come in a couple of days ago, so that I could have used these sleeves at the pre-release. I know, now that I see this, I know exactly what this is. I tried my light steel. Wait, what? I'm thinking about trying to trade my Blightsteel Colossus for a bundle, but not sure if I should. I wouldn't. Unless it's a Blightsteel that you don't need. Right. Yeah, banana. Banana. So, banana sleeves. Yeah. It's a cat banana. Ah! That's so great. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. We got a banana pen. So this is there's a card game called Banana, but I ordered extra sleeves because they're just too adorable. Banana. The happy cat banana sleeves. Oh, I love this. And then we've got the things for the card game. So there's the Magic expansion pack, the Sweet expansion pack, the Elder Wisdom expansion pack, and the Music expansion pack. Oh, this is too adorable. But they're banana cats. And it's a hilarious card game. And the best part, gotta go make a video and put it up. Be back in a bit if you're still streaming. Yeah, I'm planning on streaming for a while. I'm gonna take a break and after I finish going over these mats. for about 10 minutes, and then we'll get back to the sorting of stuff. We got all 4 of the playmats from Banana. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that no one else is as excited about this as I am. But this is the sleeves and the playmats are made by the company that I used to love their sleeves. They were my absolute favorite sleeves from Japan, and that was Player's Choice. And you can actually get their sleeves again. Like, they're selling direct now. For a long time, they were impossible to get, at least in the United States. But their mats are super nice. And they make my favorite sleeves. So I am going to be ordering some of those sleeves. Banana, the kitty who lives in a banana. And this is by Japanime. This is a game produced by Japanime Games, alongside Crunchyroll and TMS. So, this awesome playmat. I don't normally go for like the adorable stuff, you know, or the quote kawaii stuff. But this just makes me laugh so much. I love it. I get that one. Then we've got the 4 banana one. Okay. Oh, so great. Got the 4 bananas. Oh. Oh, the people at my LGS are gonna get sick of this. I can already feel it. Because I'm going to just make so many bad jokes. But it's all about having a good time. Is this a claw game one? So do I have a Discord? I do. I need to finish setting it up. It's currently tied in with the Patreon. Banana, the kitty who lives in a banana. Oh, this is so great. I do have a Discord. I don't think anyone's in it. It is, I think currently the only way to access it is through the Patreon, that I never talk about and don't have linked in anything. How do I have a negative viewer? What? What? That doesn't make any sense. YouTube Studio is telling me that I have -1 viewers right now. How does that work? On your side, it says there's 3 of you. Yeah, that would make sense. YouTube Studio is so dumb sometimes. I don't normally keep it up because it does stuff like this, but it's like, really? In current viewers, -1. That's so funny. Alright, and this is the last one. This is the whole family. Oh, that's cool. Banana. Yeah, I mean, it's par for the course. YouTube's tools, they're okay most of the time, but they're definitely an afterthought. It's a lot better than the tools on Twitch, which is why I don't do Twitch. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, let's see. Let's double check that that's everything. It should be. Let's see. 3 sets of blue sleeves, 3 sets of pink sleeves. Yep. 4 expansions. Yep. Banana pen. Yes. 4 playmats. And the limited edition card game. Yep. Nice. That's everything. So, I'll lay that out. On your turn, you will draw a card from either the draw deck or the litter box and add it to your hand. Then you will play a card from your hand to the litter box and immediately resolve its power. Be the first person to gather all 10 bananas. That's cool. I think this is a show. I think there's a show that goes along with this. Let's check. Is this a show? Oh. It is, in fact, a show. It has a 4.5 rating on Crunchyroll. Okay. It's directed and produced by Kiyo Yatate. And it ran from July 4th, 2016 to September 26th, 2016. And a second season aired from October 1st, 2019 to December 24th, 2019. After discovering a new species of tiny cats living inside bananas, the anime revolves around their lives. Banana's lifelong dream is to bathe in chocolate with all of his banana cat friends. Until then, they are trying to live their best life as they can in a normal household. Oh my god. This is so good. Okay, so there's actual characters. Okay, so there's a narrator, there's Banana, there's Tabby Banana, there's Banana Co, black banana, long-haired banana, mackerel banana, daddy banana, baby banana, calico banana, banana bunch, and the mice. I'm going to have to watch this. The first episode is called The Kitty Who Lived in a Banana, and it aired on July 4th, 2016. The first series is called Banana, the second is called Banana and the Curious Bunch. Oh, that's too adorable. And all the show names are either banana or cat puns, and all end in nya, except for the first episode. That's too adorable. Okay. That's so good. Alright, well, we have been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. I'm going to take a very quick break. It's my be right back sign. There it is. So we will be right back. And then we will start sleeving up this awesome little game. Yes, I have an actual little be right back sign. It is a sticky note stuck to a top loader. But when we come back, we will sleeve up the Banana Deluxe card game and see what and all that entails. So, I'm going to mute, and we'll have a short break and be right back. Okay, and we're back. So let's get into Banana. So I'm going to open the base game first, then we're going to get into the expansions, and we're going to sleeve everything up. And what do you guys think? Pink or blue? I will let you guys decide which one we sleeve this up in. The litter box is part of the box. Okay, so there's an exclusive expansion pack. Ooh. Hopefully these fit back in sleeved. We'll see. But there's a pack of different things that explain different parts of the game. Okay. So that's cool. Let's see. There we go. There's a little rip tab. Very neat. And we got the second tab. Okay. So other ones. Nice. That together like that. Oh. Put the rule book in here. Put that there for now. And I need to move some stuff to have space. Do that. These we need to book up. We will do that after we go over all the cuteness. That is this game. Our tray. That in our tray. Then got all this. That's raid binder stuff. It's there. Put that there. All right. So you guys get to vote, pink or blue. And if we don't have a vote, or if no one really cares, I will flip a coin. So, all right. Let's move this in. I really need to clean off this desk and figure out a system, but it's all good. Put that there. And we can switch over to the dock cam. Yay. All right. Let's look at what our exclusives are. Actually, go over the base game. So we've got Banana, which has no effect. And there's Baby Banana, which has someone discard a card. That's very adorable. Then we have Bananyako. All players pass their entire hand to the player on their left. Nice. Then Bananya Bunch. All players draw one card. Then there's Pirate Bananya. Name a Bananya. All players must give you that card if they have it. Yar. There's Calico Bananya. So cute. Pick one card from the litter box and add it to your hand. And there's Daddy Bananya. So serious. Draw one card. I love that they drew in his receding hairline. That's so cute. And there's Long-Haired Bananya. Pick a player to lose their next turn. Oh no. There's Mackerel Tabby Bananya. And you go again. And there's Tabby Bananya. Pick a card from another player's hand. Then the mouse. Not the mouse. All players shuffle their hand and then pass the top card to the player on their right. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's really dark for some reason. With all the lights that I have on this, like, why my hands are super, super dark here, I don't understand. Like, I've got dark skin, but it's not that dark. Yeah, we're not gonna be saving the wrappers for this. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't need to. Ready to change up your game a bit? These are special cards that you can add to your game. Meow Tours, or gifts Bananyas receive from the big round thing in the sky. When you have one in your hand, it can count as any Bananya needed to complete your set of 10 Bananyas. Zombie Bananyas are very special. They do not count as regular Bananya, and you do not replace any Bananya in your deck to play with them. Additionally, as long as you hold Zombie Bananyas in your hand, you only need to collect 8 additional Bananyas to win. Whoa. Robot Bananya's battery is running low. When he is played, all players choose and discard a card. No card effects are triggered in this way. Whoa. Oh, it's a Meow. It's a Meteor. Meow-Eater. Meow-Eater. Wild card counts as any Bananya. All players discard one card. Yes, that means you too. Zombie Bananyas. This card counts as 2 Bananyas. That's so adorable. Okay. Now we have the Magic expansion. Okay. Ready to change up your game a bit. Try adding in a new Bananya. You can always play with 10 different Bananya in your deck, but Rainbow Bananya, Night Rainbow Bananya, and Droopy-Eared Bananya can be used in place of any other Bananya. Rainbow Bananya and Night Rainbow Bananya are mythical, magical, and very powerful. Droopy-Eared Bananya is just insanely cute, and once Bananya finds him in your hand, he cannot stand to let him go. If any effect make Droopy-Eared Bananya leave your hand, including discarding him or giving him to another player, and you have a Bananya card in your hand as well, you must also lose the Bananya card as well. This only applies to Bananya himself. No other Bananyas are affected by Droopy-Eared Bananya. Oh, that's so cute. Rainbow Bananya, Night Rainbow Bananya, and Droopy-Eared Bananya. Wow. Alright, now we have the Sweet expansion. I think this has a Ninja Banana. Try adding in a new Banana. You will always play with 10 different Banana in your deck, but Flower Banana and Ninja Banana can be used in place of any other Banana. Sweet Treats may be added to your main deck of cards at any time, no matter what Banana you're playing with. When you play Flower Banana, the effect... When you play Flower... Wait, what? When you play Flower Banana, the card you discard does not trigger effects. Ninja Banana does things differently where he's from, and the play order reverses. Banana often get distracted by Sweet Treats. When you play this card, everyone else loses one card at random, and you may keep or discard any of those cards. Okay. Flower Banana. Very cute. Ninja Banana. Reverse. And Sweet Treats. Right, now we have the Music expansion pack. You always play with 10 different Banana in your deck, but Vanilla Banana, Emo Banana, and Metal Banana can be used in place of any other Banana. For more advanced play, add all 3 of these Banana to your deck and watch them rock out together as a band. Vampire Banana commands attention as the singer. Emo Banana plays guitar and takes hours doing his hair, and Metal Banana plays the drums and often gets lost in the music. Hold on, that is my alarm going off. It is now noon. Right. Oh, that's too adorable. So we've got the Vampire Banana. Emo Banana. The Metal Banana. Last but not least, we have the Elder Wisdom expansion pack. Whew. Okay. You always play with 10 different Banana in your deck, but Elder Banana and Maid Banana can be used in place of any other Banana. The Wasabi cards can only be added to your deck if you've also included Elder Banana. Just remember, if you draw Wasabi, no matter how you end up with it, you must keep it. No choice. Play the card immediately in front of you. You cannot win the game until you find a way to get rid of this card. Ooh. Elder Banana, discard any Wasabi cards. Okay. Maid Banana, search the litter box. If you find an Elder Banana, you may add him to your hand. And then Wasabi, immediately place this card in front of you, face up. You cannot win while in possession of this card. Nice. All right. So, no one has voted one way or the other. Okay. It's all good. We will flip a coin. All right. So we have a Jefferson dollar. Heads, we will go with pink. Tails, we go with blue. So, oh. Heads, we go with pink. Oh, they're player's choice sleeves too. Okay. I always loved their sleeves. It's got a little wrinkled apparently. All good. I'll switch back to the top-down view. Yep. This card. Oh dear. Yeah, it does seem like a fun, silly game. It's called Banana Friends. Or the parts of it are something is called Banana Friends that is tied to this, because that is the copyright on it. But this was a Kickstarter that I backed a while back. It vaguely reminds me of Exploding Kittens, or there was a really fun game that has a terrible name, which is called Kittens in a Blender. Reminds me of that. Or Unstable Unicorns is another game that's kind of similar to it. Actually, it's probably closest to Unstable Unicorns. Because in that, you're trying to collect a certain number of unicorns. This seems like a good addition to my offerings for board game night. We haven't had a chance to do a board game night in a really long time, and I don't know. Hopefully, we can have one soon. It's also just wicked adorable. Like it's the card designs are just too damn cute. And I have a feeling my play group and my partner are just gonna love these. And they're player choice sleeves, which I have not been able to get my hands on in years. And apparently they now ship to the US, according to their advertising materials on here. They used to not. You used to only be able to get them through distribution. You couldn't order them directly. And the distribution license ran out in like the early 2000s. Because you used to be able to get them through Alliance Games. And they stopped doing distribution because they lost their they lost the distribution license for Player's Choice gaming supplies. So I'm really happy to see that they have direct-to-consumer option now, because I have always loved their sleeves. Like Player's Choice sleeves used to be like a better version of Dragon Shields, and they were like half the price. So like they were a better, cheaper Dragon Shield. And then Dragon Shield started doing matte sleeves. So the original slick Dragon Shields, not the current mattes and double mattes. But they were just very good sleeves. Well, these seem to have either wrinkled some or have a production flaw. So, not sure what that's about. But also, for a game like this, it doesn't matter. So, Walter, what kind of sleeves do you normally go with? I generally end up with either Ultra Pro Eclipse or Dragon Shield mats, or the Dragon Shield double mats. Double mats are the ones with the black background. Another thing that I really liked about Player's Choice sleeves is they came in packs of 60 and packs of 75 instead of packs of 50 or 100. So, like, if you just wanted to sleeve up one deck, you just had to buy one pack. Do you use the mats, the double mats, or the slicks? I generally end up using double mats, although I like this. I actually like slicks. It's just hard to find anyone that carries them anymore, because most people either go for mats or double mats. So, I tried some of the Ultra Guard sleeves and some of the Gamegenic sleeves recently, and I have to say I don't care for them. But I'm also pretty picky on my sleeves. My favorite sleeves of all time were the Ultra Pro Metallics, but they stopped making those in the early 2000s. I only have one mat, and it has the same company name on it that that one does. Which one? Player's Choice, or... When I say mats, I mean like matte versus glossy with the sleeves. But Player's Choice makes playmats also. I have a huge collection of playmats. I have easily 1,000 playmats. I actually just picked up the whole series of playmats for March of the Machine. I got the full set of black and white mats, and then I got the multiverse mat. I didn't get the full release ones. Yep. Is this an Ultra Pro mat? Oh, it is an Ultra Pro mat, yeah. This is the MagicCon Philly mat. Actually had a conversation about playmats. Not you and I mean like on here. I can't afford playmat. I hoping to win a squirrel one. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, they can be expensive. Who knows? We might have a playmat giveaway coming up when we hit 500 subscribers. So we're definitely going to have a giveaway stream when we get to 500. I'm still figuring out what the giveaways are going to be, but we have to hit 500 subscribers first. And this box is not going to work with the insert. Oh no, no! Yeah, that insert is not going to work. This box is supposed to be able to hold two. Oh, okay, yeah, it holds exactly two if you take out the divider. That's a thing. Okay, so that divider goes into recycling. Which squirrel one? There's a bunch of mats with squirrels on it. Like the Earl of Squirrel one from Unstable, or like the I don't know if you saw the thing where I was opening up the, what was it? The Cubamajigs, when I opened the mats for those, but there was the Squirrel Watch, which is the Gate Watch fighting Nicol Bolas, but everyone was squirrels, except Nicol Bolas was a cat, I think. It's a custom one a YouTuber is doing a comment giveaway for. Oh, that's cool. Which YouTuber do you happen to remember? I would love to do a comment giveaway, but I get like 1 or 2 comments for every 10 videos I do. I'll be honest, I only watch a few Magic YouTubers, so it could be it could be pretty much anyone. Like, I occasionally watch Tolarian Academy, but I don't particularly... Like, I like the professor's content, I just don't care for his voice. Like, it gets on my nerves. And then I watch Thraben University. But Phil Gallagher, like, I like Phil Gallagher as a person. I've run into him at a couple of events. I don't care for his play style, but I find the decks that he plays interesting, and his voice gets on my nerves. And then I watch Bosch and Roll. I really enjoy Bosch and Roll. I like his content. His voice doesn't get on my nerves, and he and I have a very similar play style. And fairly similar ways of analyzing things. And I watch Jim Davis. Like, I've enjoyed his content since the early 2000s. Back when he was writing, before he was writing for Star City Games, when he was writing independently. And I actually had a Star City Games subscription for a little while, just for his content, even though I do not like Star City Games as a company. I have long-standing beef with them. And let's see. There's a couple of other people. I occasionally watch MTG Goldfish, their content, but Saffron Olive, Seth, aka Saffron Olive, my wife finds his voice really grating. It doesn't really bother me, but my partner does not like his voice. Investable Collectibles. I think they follow the channel. Like, I've seen that name, but I don't know. I don't know what their content's like. Like, I have seen that name come up. I think they were one of the more recent subscribers. But I'm not familiar with their content. I will check them out, though. I like MTG Goldfish's website a lot. Their content can be fun. I like the tools that they provide, though. Every now and then I will watch, like, Against the Odds or something like that to maybe see if there's an idea or something that I like, but again, Saffron Olive's voice gets on my wife's nerves, or my partner's nerves, so I don't normally watch it very often, or if I do, I have to wear headphones. And Seth's playstyle, again, I don't particularly care for his playstyle. Which is fine. I mean, there's nothing saying that people have to play in a way I like. I just don't care for his playstyle. I know a lot of people who enjoy his content. their Brewer's Kitchen, I think, series I really enjoy. The other guy that they have that plays on Arena more, he makes me laugh, but I don't watch a whole lot of their content. I tend to not watch much standard content. Oh, and I really like Covert Go Blue, but his voice also gets on my nerves. So generally, if a creator has content that I like but I don't like their voice, I will mute their content and watch it with subtitles. Which is, it's nice that subtitles are an option on YouTube. I'm glad they have improved the auto subtitle feature as well, because I used to have to use the auto subtitle feature built into Android, and it was good, but it wasn't the best, if that makes any sense. You're smart enough to do it. They're not that complicated, if that makes any sense. Like, building a web app to do that is not that bad. It just takes a little bit. Follow DJ Longhair and a few others like Prime and STF. I'm not familiar with them. I used to watch a lot of Mono Black Magic. I really liked his content, but it doesn't show up in my feed anymore, and I forget to look for him. Yeah, I've watched a couple of Twiddler's videos, or a couple of his streams. It's very entertaining. I have considered doing battles here on the channel. I just have not yet figured out the logistics for it, and I've been meaning to bug him to figure out more about the logistics, but I also don't want to cut into his niche, so that's a thing. But yeah, I really enjoy his content too. Right. Yeah, I guess. I just, again, not really sure how to go about it as far as logistically. And I have no plans on this being my full-time job. So I have to be very guarded with my time. Rudy does them? Huh, I didn't know that. Bad Boy Gaming and Rudy, many others. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's just figuring out the whole, how do you, how you're paying for it, how you're, are you trying to get distributor level pricing? Like, again, I have to approach a lot of this from the business aspect, because I have to be really careful about what I spend on things, because I'm not doing this as a business. If that makes it, like, I'm having a hard time articulating my concerns on it. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Like, I've never heard about battles on his stuff. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But we got all that back in the base game box, so that's cool. Now to put this in the cabinet. Alright, we've been going for 2 hours and 45 minutes. We've had one break, so we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. And my voice is starting to get a little gravelly. So I think we are going to have to call it a day and then book up the stuff that we sleeved tomorrow. But this has been a ton of fun. This, like, I would put this as one of the top 3 or 4 streams that we've had. The interaction is great. And for anyone watching, thank you for joining on this adventure. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It is the best way to support the channel. And yeah, this has been absolutely fun. I love this. I love interacting with the audience. And all of you guys, you always have great stuff to share, and give me you all give me so many ideas, and I love it. I adore that. And I hope we can do more stuff like this. Like, this is fun. And one day, I'm not gonna say when, one of these days, I will add a face cam so you can see all the goofy shit I do with my face throughout when I'm sorting cards. Because I know it's kind of quiet sometimes, and I guarantee you I'm making goofy faces the whole time without even meaning to. Because my partner comments on it every now and then. You know, like, you make funny faces when you're sorting cards. I'm like, really? Okay. But we got Banana completely sleeved up and put in its box. We have 3 packs of these awesome blue Banana sleeves that I will be taking to a new event, or to the next sealed event. And yeah, thank you everyone. Until next time, stay awesome. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.